Libra. So I'm going to do a 3-month forecast. We did that a couple of months ago, so we do another one. We'll find out what's in store for June, July and August for you guys. There will be a part 2 in subscription, so you can check that out if this resonates. And if you want to inquire about a personal reading, please click the link under my bio. So we'll do as we did last time. This will be a 3-month forecast for Libra. So let's start off with June, July and August. Okay, June, July, August. We'll take a couple of love oracles and then we'll get the tarot and find out what's going on. So let's get a couple of love oracles for Libra for the next 3 months, please. Love oracles. No, that doesn't want to come. Clearly, that one is. And that one is. So let's go. I'll tell you what the love oracles are. Let me just put them there. We'll also get the tarot. Let's find out what's going to happen in your career in June. It's just July, August, and love, June, July. Well, you got 2 for July, August. Well, so you're closing out something in your love life in August. So have a look at your energy as a whole and see what you're going to look like over the next couple of months. So let's have a look at Libra's energy, please, and then we can get into the reading. Wow, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so let's go. So each month we'll get some clarifiers, but the first bit we need to look at is your love oracles. It says true love. This is a romance of a lifetime, and it's also asking you to free yourself. It's time to take control back of your life. In June, we've got protection. So it looks like the universe is protecting you in June. And it says your hard work is paying off, so you need to keep persevering in June, okay? So we've got the 5 of Swords in June in terms of your career, which means you might be battling with someone or battling in something. There might be a bit of a fear regarding your career, or there might just be like that, I don't know, other people getting involved because it's a 5 of Swords. Let me find out a little bit more about June. Okay. Maybe you're fearing of a lack of offer. You might be waiting for an offer in June, Libra, and it's kind of like you're a little bit conflicted on whether it's going to come forward. We have got a sense of healing or resting and recuperating. Maybe you've had an accident or an issue and you're now resting and recuperating from that, and you're more stable. But there is definitely some sort of battle or fear or self-sabotage, or there's other people involved because it's got the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. So it could be that there's a lot going on. There's a lot you're fighting for. There's a lot you're conflicted in, but there is some resting and recuperating, and there's an offer coming forward for you in June. That's the Ace of Pentacles, so things are going to maybe stabilise for you. So have a look at your love in June. We've got the 2 of Cups. That's lovely energy. It's regarding a connection. So Libra, please, in love in June. Oh. So maybe after healing, manifesting, realigning towards something that has ended in love, there is a possibility of forward momentum now. So regardless if that's a forward momentum with a person that you have got a connection with here, or if it's an opening up to new romantic energy, because we've got the 2 of Cups, there is healing, manifesting and realigning. And there's also the 3 of Wands, which means you're moving forward, which is amazing energy. Or someone wants to move forward with you, heal, manifest and realign to love after an ending. So it could be that they want to come forward and heal that love after an ending. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, because I've got the star here. So it could be an Aquarius you're dealing with. But either or, it just feels to me like there's some real good healing or manifesting. There's some sort of forward momentum, which is obviously what you want, isn't it, really, in terms of love. In July, we have got seek healing. So maybe there is something here with that 4 of Swords that you have to rest and recuperate. And then by July, apologies, you're seeking healing. And it says your dreams need a practical plan. But you are working hard, because it says in the June, your hard work is paying off, but you might need to have a practical plan. The 4 of Swords again has come back up in your career in July. So there's obviously something that's Four of Swords, something to do with healing, resting and recuperating. Maybe you are exhausted, or maybe you need to take some time out of conflict because it's too much for you, Libra, in terms of your career. Let's have a look at what's going on in terms of July for Libra's career, please. We've got the World, so there's an ending or a new beginning. There's strengths. You're very strong. You're trying to be strong and keep going. You're very confident about something in July. Now, we do go into Leo season, and by the looks of it, we've got a lot of Leo energy in terms of, even in your love life, we've got the Strength and the Page of Swords. We've also got a lot of Leo in your career, the Strength and the King of Wands. So you could be dealing with a Leo in the month of July in every area of your life. It could be in your career, it could be in your relationships, it could be in your love life, or it could be something telling me that something's going to be passionate and exciting in the month of July. Now, the way I see it is that there's something coming to an end. You've healed now. So it could be that you've had taken time to rest and recuperate. You've healed. Now you're making a practical plan to move forward. You are in the world, so there's an old cycle come to an end for a new cycle to begin. So just remember, that's a new cycle beginning. You're very strong. You're very determined. You're wanting to tame yourself. You want to be charismatic. You might be coming across very charming. You might be very focused. Whatever, because the King of Wands is an extremely strong energy to receive. And it could be that you've got some sort of excitement coming forward in the month of July. You know, you feel like you're closing out old cycles, you've healed some stuff, and you're moving forward, and you're very confident about that. Strength is just asking you to persevere. So if you're getting the Strength card in July a lot, it could be that you're becoming stronger and you're persevering, and then you're going to be confident about something in your career. Let's have a look at your career in your love life in July. Love, we've got Strength again, so you're strong, or there's a sense of holding back. There's a sense of keeping, you know, yourself tamed throughout the month of July. And also the Page of Swords is that you're investigating something, looking at something, or researching what to do in love. We've got holding on, that's the Four of Pentacles. So you might be stabilizing something with someone. There's a wish fulfillment here. What else have I got? They're waiting. So there is a little bit of holding on waiting and a wish fulfillment. So it could be that you're just sort of like coming out of you're trying to still remain strong about something. You're sort of like holding your vision on something as well with that Four of Pentacles. You're trying to look, research, take action on something that is maybe a wish fulfillment, or someone sees you as a wish fulfillment. They're waiting to put the work in. They're holding their vision for it, and they're at the moment keeping themselves silent, not telling you how they feel. You could be dealing with a Leo, as I've said before. But July, there's a wish fulfillment here, but there is some sort of growth that's required in that. There could be a slight delay in July. August, let's have a little look. We've got cut your losses and surrender to the divine. So you need to cut your losses over something and surrender to your divine. Looking at your career, you look like you're really nurtured, or you're nurturing your career. There's an offer, maybe, as well, of a new beginning. Woo, this looks great. In love, so it could be something to do with love in your career, or it could be you aligning towards something in love. So the Two of Cups being here in your career could just let me know that you're aligning to it, or there's something sort of like valuable in terms of that emotion. We've got an offer here. The Knight of Pentacles is here, Knight of Cups is here, and we've also got a new beginning. So it looks like there's an exciting new offer that's going to stabilize you, or there's abundance and happiness or nurturing coming from that. It looks like it might be something to do with you being more resourceful with your finances. It looks really good, Libra. I mean, there is obviously an offer here for you. That's the Knight of Cups. It looks like a love offer, though, in August, in your career. So I don't know if that makes sense. Well, we'll see when July gets here anyway. So we've got a will, we've got an ending, and there's a new beginning. Oh my gosh, so you're letting go of burdens. This is great energy. You're letting go of burdens in August, which means you're going towards your fortune after difficulty. There's a celebration, or you wanting to drop the burdens on something and go towards a celebration after a heartbreak or a third party situation. You want to close old cycles out in July, by the way, and you want to really work towards stabilizing your emotion, like, because it is the Ten of Cups. So it's like, I really want to be